Destiny finally confronts Sneako for going on multiple interviews and essentially calling him a cuck and saying his wife wanted to bang him. Now, essentially what's going on is when Destiny was on Twitter and it was like a civil war between Destiny and Muslims, right? It's a weird interaction, right? Sneako came out of the woodworks to defend the honor of Islam, since Sneako is the new representative for social media Islam. And Sneako went at Destiny. And one of the ways he went at Destiny was screenshotting Destiny's wife inboxing him, seemingly about doing content together and advice on how to do content and how to edit. He screenshotted that, posted it, and said that Destiny's wife was interested in him. Now, apparently he got Destiny's permission under the guise of, yo, bro, I'm going to be trolling you on Twitter. Is this cool? Destiny gave him the okay to do so, and then he just started going on multiple podcasts and say Destiny is a cuck, right? Now, apparently there's information or proof out there that Sneako deleted some of his responses and reactions to make it seem as if he was leaving her on red. So here's the conversation.
If you want to go on stream and you want to shit on my ideology, the things that I say, my political beliefs, whatever, that's fine. That's fair game. I attack you for that all the time. Sneako's saying some matrix shit, Sneako's doing some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Okay? We can do that infinitely, and I wouldn't have a problem. But when you start drawing like personal relationships in, like I'll shit on you for your matrix and dating and relationship shit all day, but I would never like bring up like your girlfriend or girlfriends or whatever, wherever you're at now. I would never do that on a show or bring up personal drama. In your mind, do you not see a separation between that, or is it all the same to you? I super don't understand how you people think about this stuff.
Yeah, but we did talk about before. I asked you before I started talking about that. You said it was fine. It's just content.
It was for that one tweet. Was that like carte blanche for you to lie about it on every single podcast you go on? You know, you can't possibly think that, right? Like, do you think that if I went on every show afterwards,
you'd be upset about that because we had spoken about that. I see where you. But you, before, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have went at a podcast and talked about it without approaching you first, which I did.
That's weak to me. Nah, that's weak, bro. And honestly, yo, this makes Sneako looks really bad, bro. Like, this really challenges Sneako's credibility and integrity. So you telling me that you, again, and even if he agrees to, yo, let's troll back and forth on Twitter and go through with it, like, you are okay with going on multiple podcasts and telling the same lie over and over and over again about the homie? That's wrong. And to me, like, it's like, and I have such a high view of Sneako. Like, I think that Sneako is great, a great content creator, right? And I think in some light, Sneako could be a thought leader, or if not a thought leader already. But you don't go on multiple podcasts, bro, and capping about the homie wife DMing you to smash you. Like, what do you gain from that? Like, what's the purpose of it? Like, to make yourself look like an alpha male?
Wait. You did it for the podcast. Because if you would have said, hey, I'm going to go on this podcast and in front of these people where they don't think I'm joking, or I'm not joking, and their audience doesn't think I'm joking, I'm going to like pretend that like your wife is trying to fuck me to make you look like an actual cuck. When all these people are already calling you a cuck. Like, there's no way that in your mind, you're not being honest right now. There's no way that you think that like, oh yeah, he's probably chill with this because we okayed one back and forth on Twitter.
Yeah, that's where this is the line between personal and actual philosophical beliefs, because that's the way you mirror your personal relationship about how you should approach your life relationships. You constantly criticize the red pill or criticize us for like being with hoes or how we don't actually fall in love. That is a criticism of our personal relationship with women.
Those are just general critiques. Criticizing me for something I do or how I make content or, you know, my opinion or takes on certain things is all in play. Like criticizing Destiny for not being empathetic or compassionate at times, right? For not being the nicest dude at times. That's all in play and that's fair. But, you know, telling a lie about his wife wanting to smash you as his friend, to me, that's insane. And nobody can really put a general critique in what Sneako did on the same level.
If Melina says something on her stream that's fucking stupid or wrong, or you disagree with it, like let's say that Jedediah interview she did. Let's say that Melina does that interview, and then let's say that you go on your stream and you just tear that interview up. Let's say that you're like, Melina was saying some dumb shit, she did some retarded blah, blah, blah. That's fine, that's fair. There's nothing personal there. There's not like a personal story or like you're lying about it. You're just giving your opinion on it. That's fine. Me criticizing Zena for making the weird Zionist comment has nothing to do with the fact that I'm criticizing her for dating you or whatever. That's not like do you not see?
You said that I brainwashed her.
Some context to what Destiny is talking about, he's referring to Zena, the Fresh and Fit recruiter who recruit girls to the Fresh and Fit show. Now, there was an argument or an altercation with a girl from Israel after she called Myron an Arab and walked off. Zena and another recruiter from Fresh and Fit, they pretty much jumped this girl. And Zena called the girl a Zionist B. And when we first heard that, now Zena is, I believe, black, right? But she's an OnlyFans chick, so we really we're confused as to where like those ideals or where her strong feelings for Israelis is coming from. And a lot of us attribute, okay, she's, spending a lot of time with Sneako. Maybe Sneako brainwashed her.
Yeah, the order is pretty important. Also, I could be wrong, but when I was criticizing Zena about the Zionist shit, I don't even know if I knew you guys were dating yet. I don't even know if I knew that was public knowledge. So I might have said she's been brainwashed by red pill shit, but I don't even know if you guys were together. I'd have to check the time
we're
on
not
that.
Together. We're not together. We're not dating. But she.
Well, wait.
Is coming off as if Sneako is just clapping Zena cheeks, but I thought Zena and Check the Star was together. And I'll be real, like, Zena's a good girl. I love Zena. Now, Zena has been going through a entire transformation in terms of she don't want to be on OnlyFans. She's conscious. She's social. She's woke. You feel me? Like, she's based. So she may be a great girl for Sneako. But if Zena is still on OnlyFans and there's still images and videos of her being on OnlyFans out there and Sneako wipes her up, then that may reflect poorly on Sneako. Because if you're a Sneako, you quickly lose credibility if you're dogging out and downing OnlyFans girls and calling them haram and going at them, and then you wife up an OnlyFans girl.
Then if you don't even have a personal relationship, why the fuck are you even caring what I'm saying about her?
Yeah, we have a personal relationship, but it's not like, what I'm saying? You saying that I'm brainwashing her it's not the same level as Melina, but that's bringing personal stuff to something that should be criticized just about their ideology. It doesn't have to get personal like that. And that's what you're getting mad at me for.
I feel like we just have a disconnect. Like, if you were to go on stream and you were to say, I think that Destiny's like open relationship ideas and that lifestyle is just fucking horrible and retarded and cucked or whatever, I'd be fine with that. That's fine. But if you start saying like Destiny's probably getting cucked right now while his wife is throating some NFL BBC, that's like a different type of insult. Do those two things, do they feel the same to you?
Now you are being facetious. Like what I said, I was just like, hey, whoa, this is kind of weird. I wasn't actually trying to say that I was getting in between your marriage. If you really think that
absolutely were.
If you really think I was saying that, bro, like I wouldn't say that on a podcast. I wouldn't.
That's absolutely what you were doing. Wait, what do you mean, really? You were trying to apply. You were like, no, it wasn't funny. It wasn't a joke. It was serious. You were like, this guy's wife is trying to fuck me. That's why I had to message him because it was so weird. I couldn't believe this is what was going on. There wasn't a joke there.
Okay. You're gonna play victim now, but like that's. Did you really think that I think that?
I think we've gotten to this weird space in this conversation where Sneako realizes that he was wrong, that he realizes he probably shouldn't have been talking about Destiny's wife like that with strangers who don't know the dynamics and who don't know Melina at all. Instead of just saying, yo, I apologize, I'm sorry, bro, how do we fix it? How do we move on? He's trying to play it off as a joke when you can watch those other interviews and clearly see it wasn't a joke.
I know that you don't think that because I know that you know it's not true, but the way you represented it wasn't a joke. The way the host took it wasn't a joke. And the way the audience takes it isn't a joke, obviously. Yeah, like you were literally saying like, yeah, I had to go and consult a bunch of guys on this. Like, who the fuck are you consulting? What? That doesn't sound like that's not a joke at all. You're like making it sound like you're making.
I don't know a lot of people that have a type of relationship like that, so I didn't know how to approach that. A lot of guys.
Wait, like, what is the approach? She's not offering to fuck you. She's never messaged you to fuck you. There's nothing to consider. What the fuck?
In my world, when a girl's DMing you, it's like it's only for maybe 2 reasons, 3 reasons. In my play, I don't actually approach that with that many different unless. But that's pretty much how it goes when somebody's privately DMing you.
Fight back, Sneako. Yo, at this point, Sneako was just rambling on, fighting for something that makes sense, man. But, bro, nothing makes sense, bro. Like, you're wrong. You feel me? Just apologize and move on, man. And if Destiny wants to be friends with you again, I feel like you should be happy with that, man. Because, you did that man dirty. Like, I don't even think that you would forgive somebody who did that to you. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man, whose side are you guys on, man? Sneako or Destiny, all right? It's your boy, Portic Flacco. Out of here, folks. Peace.